So I've been coming here for at least 18 years. You've been around?
I've been carving, I think, full-time for 15 years. I think it's my 15th year.
That's awesome. And Joe saved my butt many times. I come with an old piece of crap Dodge truck, Cummins diesel, and I broke down here 3 times.
How many motors went in that truck?
2 motors and 3 transmissions, but hey, we're not talking about it, you know. So you want to just tell us a little about the show? You put it on, what it kind of takes to get this going. You got some good stories?
Yeah, so I've been helping since I got involved. I met Zoe, who's now my wife, and her family started this a long time ago. I was just always help out, and they're getting kind of up in the years, and it turned to a lot of the people that used to be the people that would do the stuff, shovel the sawdust, move the logs. A lot of those people aren't alive anymore. So it's kind of like moving into the next generation of people, even the carvers too. Like we got all these younger carvers, which is really neat to see. It's cool to see people's like dreams and like efforts like keep rolling, you know.
Yeah, and it's
cool.
Great this time of the year now. So we used to be here in February, so me and him would be underneath my truck, freezing to death. And honestly, one year it was 20 below zero because I let that diesel truck run all night.
We were here 10 days, and I said, hey, you're having issues with your truck. How's it starting in the morning? And he says, I just left it run the whole week. I didn't turn it off, and he didn't have any trouble with it.
After that, exactly.
That was pretty funny.
Exactly. So it's a lot nicer to handle now. You don't have snow removal, right?
Right.
Everybody's not freezing to death, and it's a great, what do you think? Great get together, more of a friendly atmosphere.
It became a lot less stress where we are here in this location. We used to be uptown around the courthouse, and this is like an old abandoned sawmill. It's enormous. It's all concrete, so the cleanup
it's a lot easier to manage. Yeah, it used to be a big management thing. When we were all through town, you had to go through all these streets, people's cars, you're in front of businesses. But the town had been great over the years of making it happen. This is like a big thing for Ridgway, Pennsylvania for the entire year, pretty much.
We get people from all over, and like I was just talking with Bill. We kind of let the carvers do their thing. We just kind of charge a little bit of an entry fee. You can get a log, you can pay a little more money, get a bigger log. Just a lot of freedom. It's just sort of...
And it's a great learning experience because I learned so much from being here.
It's very relaxed.
We sit there and talk, and it's a lot. Yeah, it's not like this guy's trying to outdo the next guy. It's more, hey, everybody get together, say hi, and be friendly, and kick around ideas. I think instead of a flat blown out, hey, I got to win this thing today or whatever. It's not like that as much. It's more of a everybody get together and have a great time.
Yeah, you just got the freedom to do whatever you want to do.
And it's a great opportunity. It's just, for me, it was a great learning experience throughout my life. Really, 20-some years ago, there wasn't all the things on the internet like now. You had to come here. If you wanted to learn anything, you pretty much came here. You had a one-shot deal. Unless you traveled really far, this was it. For, the East Coast, you came here. And so this is a beautiful thing.
Even this year, like, I took a walk down the road there and down this alleyway here with all the carvers. Some of the carvings that I've seen, I've just like, wow, I'm like re-enthused about it, Sometimes for me, it just turns into, I've been doing it for 15 years, carving full time, so it's like, it almost turns into, it's just like a job. It's like doing anything else.
Yeah, you get tired of it.
But you see these other people and what they're doing, and you get fired up about it. And it's really cool.
And it keep getting better and better and better. The stuff, when I first came, looks like Caveman did it compared to the things that come out now,
Yeah, it's cool too. You see everybody's getting better. They're better than they were last year, but not as good as they're going to be next year. And everybody just...
growing, and at a rapid rate. Yeah. If you're old like me, it's like, oh, geez, these kids are killing us. We're here today with Brigitte. Look at her beautiful carving. So, Brigitte, tell us a little about yourself. You've come the whole way from Canada.
My name is Brigitte Lochhead. I'm from Vancouver, BC, and I've traveled all the way here to be with my fellow carvers and have a good time and just pump out as much work as I can and enjoy the scenes.
Oh, cool. What's your favorite thing to carve?
My favorite thing to carve is exactly what's in front of me. I always get really into what I'm carving, no matter what it is. So.
Oh, that's cool. That shows you're not like set on just, you're not set on bears, eagles, and owls, because I made a living on that for 15 years.
Without a doubt. No, it's always good to challenge yourself and do new things and try out different ideas. So here at Ridgway this year, I'm trying out a whole bunch of wall hanger ideas, and so it's like everything can be hung on a wall. I'm trying out these new mushroom shelves for the first time, putting them on French cleats, and so it's very practical.
Oh, you know what? That's a genius idea.
It's very
That's
practical
genius.
art.
I cannot believe I didn't think of that. You outthought me on that one.
So everybody's got a wall. So
oh yeah, that's a great.
It takes
space. So does Bigfoot live in Canada too?
Sure does.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I see him when I'm snipe hunting all the time. Do you ever see one?
No.
No, you haven't.
Oh, I found one.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah. The snipe hunting. They're down in that swampy area all the time. Then I see them. They run into the tree, and then I cut the tree down, and the Bigfoot comes out. That's how I get my Bigfoots. With Ben. Me and Ben been coming to this show for at least 18 years, maybe.
Yeah, I bet.
Every bit. We both started coming about the same time, so we're great friends. So Ben, tell us about what you're making.
Right now I'm making a Highlander cow, so it's somewhat blocked out. I'm gonna finish it a little bit more. I just sold a bunch of them.
Oh, he's cute. He's so cute.
Yeah, it's real cute. I have the legs down here and the feet sticking straight out. But yeah, they're good sellers.
Ben, you mind showing me your little trick for how you mount? I'll take this off you. So this saves Ben a bunch of time. Yeah, this is really nice.
So what it is, it's a plate with spikes on it, and then I drill the plate in, and then I actually put a piece of wood on top so I don't hit the metal plate.
Oh, you're changing? That's a great idea.
Yeah, so I put a piece of wood on top of it so I don't hit it, and then you just stick them on there just like that.
And it's not moving around.
Yeah,
all right, let's see it, cowboy.
All right,
I'm going to get this out of here because it's going to be loud.
All right.
So Ben,
so that's a simple block out. now we go into it, finishing tools, and put the cute little nose in it and little eyes, but he'll be nice and cute.
One thing you do on all your carving, you do a nice job. You always start out with a nice big sloping cut.
Yeah.
And then that just has a nice look to it.
Yeah.
And it gives you a little more room on a smaller piece.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Instead of, if you try to carve it straight out, it's shorter. Now when you cut it this angle, you have a longer face.
You get the nose and everything squeezed in there or whatever. Yeah, no, that's great. And is this a quarter log or just a half?
Yeah, this is a quarter log.
It's a quarter, so less splitting.
Yeah,
all right. Splitting. And you got it all squeezed right in there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and hardly any mess.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and you're not cutting this big log into,
And you're not wasting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Genius.
Yeah, man.
Genius.
Brilliant. Yeah.
The man's a genius. All right, folks. This is Ben's wife, Melinda. She is the best salesperson in the chainsaw carving business.
That's right.
Melinda, come on, baby. Tell us how you do it.
It's all about talking to the customers and seeing what they want. So you just let them look and mingle. That's about it.
A big smile, cheerfulness,
Big
some
smile,
energy.
big
That's good.
smile.
Listen, she can sell my carving. She can sell any of it.
You can't run around, wah. But really, that's a big deal because people trust you guys. You're at fairs. They see you year after year.
They
And you remember, hey, how you doing? Oh, we bought this off you. Right? You got, a big smile goes a long ways in being a cheery person.
Oh, yeah.
And when our customers come to our shop, we always make a big deal. Oh, yeah. And it's fun for us. We don't care. It's fun for us.
And we're making friends. It's just not about selling, it's making friends.
That's right.
You're just interacting with them, seeing what they really want.
Yeah, you're giving them a part of us.
Yeah, exactly. Christmas. Dude, how many people do we impact at Christmas every year?
Absolutely.
That's a great example. That's a great example.
Yeah, she's the grand poobah. I'm just a dumb carver. So, she's the boss. How you doing?
Good. How you doing? All right. This is a really cool, beautiful piece. So, what gave you the inspiration to make a slot on a turtle?
Well, it's just two slow creatures together, and I was going to put the snail on there also, but I kind of ran out of time last weekend for the event, so.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah.
That is so cool. So this is something you just like, hey, just because it's slow thing, something unique, different, yeah.
Yeah, different. Yeah, exactly. I always carve a lot of bears and moose and stuff, so.
Yeah, you can only live up to so many bears, eagles, and owls and basic stuff, right?
Exactly.
Oh, that's funny, but man, is that nice, you know? And you're what, Michigan now?
Michigan, yeah.
Okay, so how can everybody get a hold of you if you're up near Michigan?
Just look up Montoya Chainsaw Carvings.com.
Montoya Chainsaw Carvings.com, okay.
Yep.
All right,
Yeah,
hey, check them out, your work's beautiful.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you. All right, we're here with Kevin Treat, a longtime friend of mine. So we came here somewhere around 18 years ago together.
Yep.
We were right beside each other and we became friends and keep in touch and hang out year after year. So this is a cool bar you're making. You want to tell everybody about the epoxy? You're actually a dealer for epoxy and you understand epoxy.
So I do a lot of pierced reliefs. That's where we take and we cut through it. And
you can show them in the
you
front
can see
there.
like in the front here.
Yep.
And it gives more of a 3D effect because it tricks the eye into believing it's 3D, almost like a jack-o'-lantern. So when we put a light behind this, everything pops, everything lights up.
So the lighting is really cool, especially at night in someone's bar in their basement or something like that.
Yep, around the bear, everything lights up. So I thought I would, experiment and take things one step further and fill that negative space that we cut out with epoxy. And I've done a couple compositions with it, and it's really fun to do and makes the piece a little more unique.
Yeah. The other thing is you got a nice spalding maple top.
Right.
So you got a nice, unique top.
Right.
Awesome. Well, hey, beautiful job, Kevin.
Thank you.
And it's great to see you again, brother.
Yep.
All right, thanks. We're here with the legendary Jason Stoner.
What's up?
Oh, how you doing?
Good.
I played a trick on him. First time he ever stayed at my house. He was hanging out in a camper, and I fired a shotgun up first thing in the morning and told him to tell my daughter to get out of there.
I don't have a daughter.
I don't have a daughter. Hey, tell them about this beautiful ram.
Cool. Hey, I carved this out of a piece of Bologna wood. Doesn't really crack a whole lot. We got it out of Pennsylvania up in the mountains. Bought a big load of that wood. Carved this thing. Got a nice twist to them. Kind of climbing up out of the rocks. I really enjoy doing these horns and carving those up. They're a little easier on me than the antlers on deer, so I don't have to worry about them breaking. But I enjoy these things, these bighorn sheep. But yeah, had a lot of fun making it. Sure.
You know what, that Bologna wood's really special, so you really need to say, hey, it's pretty much hollow in the middle, it's got a hollow spot in it.
It's got one hollow spot, usually runs the whole way
through. Yeah. But it hardly splits.
It doesn't crack much. It holds up pretty well.
Yeah, and it's soft and fun to cut.
Yes, and as it gets, the longer you have it, the drier it gets, the lighter it gets.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so it does get lighter,
That's
too.
really cool. Because I know they have it around Gatlinburg and Tennessee and those kind of places. I didn't know we had it in PA. So you got to be in the Royal Mountains?
Maryland, Pennsylvania area, down in Virginia, you can find it. So it just gets like a big leaf, and then in the spring it gets a purple flower. But it grows super fast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
at one time they were actually planting those trees in the country and then selling them overseas. The Asians were buying them up a lot to build certain types of furniture and things out of them. Because it has a nice grain.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful stuff.
It's
Really
nice
nice
stuff.
to work with. You doing many custom carvings for people, or you
I
stopping
do,
on the fair circuit more?
Yeah,
or
a lot of custom carvings, and then I also do, I carve with Bear Hollow and do a lot of fairs and things like that. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
Good job, Jason.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, we're here with Josh Miller.
How you doing?
One of the funniest men alive and a great chainsaw carver. Josh, tell us about your eagle.
So yeah, did this one down in forget where, in Tennessee, Dave Marsh Alex.
Okay.
So just took the log, cut it on half, used the top half of it, placed this one sideways on there.
Oh, wow. See, I didn't even notice you joinery that
There's
together.
the seam right there.
All right. You did so good. You tricked me, so you did a great job. You did a great joinery.
Did that
on
with a 661.
Oh, wow.
That's
so
it.
you had a huge chainsaw. Yeah.
Once I got it sitting on there, I just went ahead, blocked it all out, and then got it really close, opened this all up in here, and then went ahead and did the final join it together.
So what you do for your paint job down here? Because that's kind of unique.
So I did a honey stain, airbrush the stain on it, and then a gray dry brush, and then a little bit of black in it, and then the timber oil over top of it.
Okay, so you start out with a outdoor stain.
This color, honey stain.
Okay, which is like a deck type of stain.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yeah, just
like
furniture
a
stain.
honey stain. Okay, and then you put the paint on it.
Yep.
Then you just did oil over everything. That's got a nice
I like
antique-ish look.
I like the antique look to my Eagles. I don't really prefer the bright white. I do them. I just know that they usually sell better this way. But this is the look that I like.
Yeah, and if there's any kind of, it always bleeds through. I hate that bleeding through the white, but everybody wants it white a lot. I know the same thing.
But it's wood.
It is. Wood does what wood does, right?
Yep.
Cool. Well, and Josh, you do all kinds of custom orders. You'll do stump jobs. You'll do everything.
Yep.
Yeah. He does a great job.
Go all over Delaware. You can be from the top to the bottom in about an hour.
Hey, I'm here with Chainsaw Jenna. We're here for an interview. What do you have to say, Jenna? We love your new logo. It's awesome.
Here's my buddy Bill.
Oh yeah, this is Jenna. So I've known Jenna since she's this big. She's a big, strong woman now.
No, I'm not.
She is. She's awesome. She is awesome. Everybody knows she's awesome. So when I have trouble, I call Jenna.
And when I have trouble, I call Bill.
Yeah, so we're like,
If I can't find logs, I call Bill because I can't find any logs. And I'm like, hey, Bill, because you're just right down the road from me. So it's great.
Well, I'm nicer than you are. That's why I get all the logs.
You got prettier eyes than me too. So.
But your work's so beautiful, and it's nice to have everybody close.
So is yours.
Yeah, and we have fun. So that's what we're all about, having a good time. So we talked Jenna into hopefully coming to Florida with us.
Yeah, we're thinking about it. We're tossing it up. We need to look at our schedule a little more. We still have a couple things up in the air, but I definitely want to go.
Last weekend in January.
I love Florida.
Yeah. Hey,
I love
if your
Florida.
husband don't want to go, just tell him, hey, I'm taking the girls and we're going.
Yeah. We'll take Banjo and we'll just head out.
Head out on the road.
I don't know if he'll like the heat. He's a mountain dog, so he likes the winter snow.
It's all right. He'll make it all right. Yeah. I got it. Hey, we'll put him in the refrigerator at the fruit stand down there. Yeah, it'll be good.
Oh, there's fruit stands down there?
Yeah, that's where we're at. It's a giant fruit stand and ice cream stand and tourist tracks. I mean, people come in there with buses to get milkshakes. It's a pretty fun place. There's a zoo there.
Oh yeah. Really? There's
we'll have a great time in the zoo. Oh yeah. He'll be chasing everything in the zoo. Yeah. We'll just let him in there all day. He can hang out with the tortoises.
Probably ride them or take them for a ride.
Yeah, and the emus, so that'll be cool. So we would.
That'd be a cool carving.
Yeah, it would be a real cool carving. I got an idea. Take a big log, saw it in half, just draw the emu on the side. We can handle this. It's just a bird, right?
Yeah, it's just a bird.
It's a bird.
It's not intimidating. Well, they are. They are intimidating. They're big birds.
They're funny. They are way funny.
Are they?
They are way funny. Yeah, we hang out with them. So where we'll be carving at down there, the place is right there. He's just going to scatter us around a little bit, and people will be able to walk through and things like that. So hopefully you can.
He's got to advertise it, let people know that.
Yeah. So
this is new, right?
And if you get that far south, there's not hardly any chainsaw carvers down there. So it's be a unique thing for that area.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be a nice little job for everybody.
I would love to do it. I'm talking to my husband. I'm talking to Taylor because Taylor was thinking about.
I talked to her a little bit ago. I'm starting to work her over.
Yeah, I was like, Monte, you and I can just go. We don't need the men. That's girl power. We got it.
We'll get a tan.
Yeah, Bill will be there. He can help us out with our log.
There you go. All right, we're here with the famous Taylor. She is like the detail queen of chainsaw carving, huh? And she's famous all across the lands.
Yeah, I'm known as the owl lady.
Yeah. And I can't even go there. I'm going to quit. So, all right. Well, your detail work is awesome.
Thank you.
The eyes are awesome. And you are a patient sucker. I've seen you work at all that stuff and just pick and poke at that.
Yep. So this is my first female form. So my second human form, first female form.
Wow.
So I was towards the end of this winter, I was trying to think of like, I had time for one more piece before my commission started up.
Okay.
So I was trying to think of a piece that would like really challenge me. So I was trying to think of like what's the most intimidating subject that I could possibly think of, and I just kept circling back to the female form.
Okay.
So I was like, let's do it. Let's do it. I got a log outside. Let's do it. So now I can't be afraid of anything.
And I won't even touch it. I'm thinking, man, if this goes bad, it's going to be really bad. It's going to look like
it's one of those things.
Bigfoot when I'm done with the face. If I don't get the face right, and you did a great job. I mean,
Thank you.
You have a lot more art talent. You know, I was a builder, so I do a lot of crazy crap with. You know, I'll grab a framing square and check something and do that way. It's kind of a funny way, but I had to teach myself, you know, or whatever.
You just have to have patience with yourself and just be like willing to make mistakes, and just like, you just can't be afraid of things. That's why I did it. Because sometimes I feel like if you push things off too long, it starts getting even more intimidating. You know what I mean? That like that wall starts building up.
Yeah, especially so custom order, you got to do it.
Yeah, and like dogs and stuff. That's why it's like I just wanted to smash that wall and not let it be built. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And we do good on dogs. I like dogs. That's a good part of our business anymore. Doing
dogs are tough. Dogs are tough.
And
they're
you feel bad because their dog passed away a lot of times. So you want to get that dog nice, and it's a little more pressure on you, right? I feel that way.
Well, you're carving a family member. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So definitely, always more pressure.
I've had grown men crying in my driveway before.
Yep.
That's kind of cool. So do you have a statue of this, or is this just your creation?
No, so this is Freerin. She's actually from an anime that my boyfriend and I watched this winter.
Oh, okay.
So I was just like inspired by the show a little bit. It's a cool show, so I just decided to try her instead of just doing any generic female form.
Dude, you nailed that for
Thank you. Thanks. She's got like the pigtails, and I really wanted her. Yeah, I really wanted her to have like a lot of movement, and I really wanted to push the negative space. So I like hollowed up all under her.
That takes some work.
Exactly. Like punctured through. I mean, even like above her ears, poking through.
Oh, yeah.
So, and this is the cute little outfit she wears in the show. So,
all right.
Cool piece.
Great job. Great job.
You.
Well, hey, great meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
All right, we're here with Travis Burrows.
Hi, how are you?
And we've bought Travis's carvings for, what, 3 or 4 years now?
It's got to be at least that.
Yeah, he does an excellent job. His detail work's unbelievable. And Travis goes the extra step on all that kind of stuff. I mean, a lot of times, you know, I've bought carvings off of many other carvers, but you take the time, you sort of dry yours, you let them sit, he'll repair any cracks, and we get them back. So not nearly the repair work on anything you do.
Exactly.
I also would say Travis probably does some of the best job of anybody as far as like making like unique eyeballs. So his eyes are good on everything he makes, and they just have a special touch to them. That's all I can say about it. And the other thing, you're real versed. Like, I know you like doing animals the most
absolutely.
or whatever, but yeah, you do a big variety.
Yeah, I do a lot of natives and stuff like that. I mean, a lot of gnomes and stuff, just random stuff, whatever inspires me at the time.
Yeah, but like for us, what I always buy off of are the animal. He does sort of like a natural look, but a cool character too.
Yeah, it's like
both
a
ways.
modified, cartoony, realistic thing, you know?
Yeah, and it fits a lot of people.
I don't go like crazy into anatomy or anything like that. I find if you make a cute face and a body that looks decent, then they're gonna buy it.
Tell us about your bar. It's beautiful, and we're both patriots, by the way, big time. You know,
this one was just kind of one of those one for me, or 6 for them, 1 for me kind of thing, like actors say. And this is something I would want, so I was really sunk into it, and like the head and all the detail and all that. I really took my time on this one because it was something I was passionate about. And I do 1 or 2 of these a year just because it's like a mental health thing almost, you know?
And I don't know, Chance, can you kind of get a little idea of the joinery he put in here? It's just beautiful.
I mean, it's like rock solid too. I mean, it does.
I touched it. Yeah. You did an excellent job.
I didn't even pound them in.
That.
I just kind of loosely put them in. If you pound them in,
it's tight. Yeah. So that's like some old school joinery that you just don't see every day. All right, Justin, give us a story on this carving. It's got a unique.
Well, technically, I was told we have not much time for this video. And this is basically telling you you ain't got much time left in life. Time is running out, and don't waste it.
That's a great idea. You come up with these crazy ideas. How does that work with you?
There's something wrong with me.
There is something wrong with you.
There's like something wrong with me majorly. Like, I'm not even sure what it is. I mean, I drive a short bus.
Well, we know you eat good because Barb feeds them at our house all the time. Like
I've been slacking lately, but I was trashed.
Oh no!
I didn't do nothing yesterday.
Oh, you bum! You bum! So you gotta get back with the adults.
Yeah, I gotta
eat good, healthy, home cooked meals at our house.
Hanging out with Tommy's a bad influence.
Oh, I thought you were gonna stay away from Tom Sirianni.
I can't. I like the guy too much.
So how much time you got in this guy?
I started it this morning about, I don't know, I probably got like 4 hours in it.
4 hours in it? Oh, that's funny.
I started around 10, but I ain't worked on the whole time.
Oh, that's cool, Pro. Dude, how should you just grab the Dremel out? I mean, you got that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a clock in there. I was gonna make a broken hourglass, so I was like, throw a clock in there, give it a little bit of time.
Yeah, no, that's a kind of a neat idea.
I still got more work to do to it.
Oh yeah, no, that's cool. Nice piece of white pine. So you having fun in Ridgway, Pennsylvania this year?
Ridgway is the way to go, man. If you're not here, you should be here. If you haven't been here before, come here. If you're not here this year, be here next year.
That is awesome advice. Awesome advice. We're here with Wendy. She's an awesome carver. So Wendy, you want to tell us about what you're making?
It's actually a tree out of a tree, if you will.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
But it's one of our best sellers, actually. You know, it doesn't matter whether it's painted green or left natural. Everyone has their own,
taste and stuff.
Yep. The black walnut is when we work with that. That's definitely a desirable finish.
I didn't even thought of it because we've made something similar, not as nice as yours, but similar. Which
it's
is
hard
cool.
on the body and on the saws is the only challenge with the black walnut.
Under there.
Just hops off.
Yeah, it's bouncing around on you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So you do some nice little highlights with the black on purpose. Or you want to explain what you're doing or how you do it?
Yeah. So it's actually I just burn the edge of it to be able to darken it up. And it just ends up making it a little bit richer than than flapping it back and having it all natural.
And you have a nice flow to yours. Like it's easier. They're like when I do them, I'm a little more chunky. You're flowy and free with yours. You do a nice job on that.
It's a process I've been refining over the years. But to bring this end grain out, I'm just going vertical with the bar, and it's all just completely vertical. Crossways cuts to be able to end up and be able to get this to pop.
And you're longer than I am, so now you're showing that. Like I cut mine shorter.
Okay.
You have yours big, long, and strokey, but you're wavy as you're going.
Yeah.
I'm making more like fish scales.
Okay.
Yours is nicer than mine for sure.
Well, they started that way, and then I was like, well, let's get more out of it. It just seemed more like a long, heavy evergreen branch, as you would see it laying heavy with snow on it. So just seemed to scallop a little more naturally that way.
Cool.
This is a 3M. I think radial bristle brush, I believe they call it. Bob King, sawnuts.com, he sells them. You can get them on Amazon. But it's really great for opening up this grain and just making it pop.
Oh, yeah, that's a neat toy. And that was been on my bucket list to try that. And you had one today. I'm like, I forgot all about it. I wanted to try that.
Take it back with you and try it out.
Yeah, I seen it with you at home.
It comes different grits are available.
Oh, yeah, no, that would be great. All right, we're here with Dayton. Check out his really cool otter. He does a great job on these guys. You want to tell us about your piece? It's looking really good.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, it was, just a small log about like this, 8 foot long. I was just seeing how to try to make one a little wider out of a small piece of wood. So, we carved the center one out of half of the log. Got the other two out of the other half.
Okay.
And then this one will go right here on that side, and then that one will go right there.
So how many pieces have we got? 1, 2, 3 pieces.
Got 3 otters. Yep.
Got the little base.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, and if you look at that real quick, he's like, he had a hell of a big log there to make all that.
Yeah.
It looks easy when you're looking at it. It's a lot harder if you're the guy that's got to do it, right?
Usually I carve them all in, but outside I'd try to add on.
Yeah, you did an awesome job. And you've been carving how many years now?
About 25 with a chainsaw.
25 with a chainsaw.
Yeah, probably 40 altogether, counting pocket knife.
Oh, so you start out and you carve it. What all do you do? Do you do custom jobs much?
Oh yeah, we do, custom work, stunt jobs.
So you're still doing some shows? Oh, probably travel with a few good shows.
Yeah,
That's awesome. But yeah, he's an awesome artist. So hey, if you're in that area, go look him up. Oh, Barb, she wore out at the big Ridgway Rendezvous. She's racked. She's out in there. Oh, yeah. She's a sleepy little baby. We wore her out.